Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of 10C, I am your teacher Muhammad Ilyas and I welcome you in the second lecture for this e-learning series which is based on the chemistry. Dear students, this lecture is selected from your chapters 16 to according to your book and the topic number 11.5 according to CIA syllabus, and the topic is organic chemistry, basically focusing on polymers. Dear students, today we are going to focus and we will be able to understand the structure of the nylon, polyamide and the terephthalate as polyester as condensation polymers. The second focus will be on the uses of nylon in terephthalate, and the third point which we are going to consider today, the pollution problems related to the disposal of the non-biodegradable plastics. And the fourth, we will be focusing on the structure of carbohydrates, proteins and the fats. So students, are you ready? Now we are going to focus, but before going to focus on, I am going to discuss with you the previous topic, the condensation polymerization. As I have discussed with you that the condensation polymerization is a process in which monomers combine to form a polymer and a byproduct. This byproduct may be water, ammonia or HCl, which is condensed out during this process. But the major thing which we have to consider is, for consideration, condensation polymerization to occur, monomers must be bifunctional, meaning they have at least two functional groups. As you can see, this is having two functional group, and if they have only one functional group, then only one bond would be formed. In this case, you can see both the monomers have two functional groups. So keeping in mind this point, we are moving next. The synthesis of nylon. The synthesis of nylon is done by the process of condensation polymerization. Here we can see the two monomers are being used, hexamethylene diamine and adipoyl chloride. Adipoyl chloride has a chloride functional group, while the hexamethylene diamine has two amine group as functional group. When this chloride from adipoyl chloride and H from the amide group of the hexamethylene, they come closer with each other, they release the HCl and form a new polymer. This is called nylon. Nylon is a trade name used for a group of polyamides, and as I have discussed, it is made from two types of monomers. They are going to combine with each other. What is nylon? Nylon can hold its shape and it is resistant to decay, making it an ideal material for sturdy ropes. We are going to focus on more uses of nylon. It is used as kitchen tools, automotive parts, medical tools, reels and gears, bearings, clothing and fabrics, computer parts. So you can understand, dear students, what is the importance of this nylon. Furthermore, some more uses. It is highly elastic, tensile and has silk-like appearance. So it is used in carpets and socks. Nylon is used in many military applications like ropes, parachutes, etc. It is highly durable and its fibers are used for making seat belts, tire cords, cloths, etc. So these are the uses of nylon. Now we are going to focus on the synthesis of terephthalate. As you can see over here, the two types of monomers are used. One is ethane 1,2-diol and second is benzene 1,4-dicarboxylic acid. This terephthalate is made by the esterification process. It's called condensation polymerization by the removal of a water molecule. So a complex molecule is formed that is called terephthalate. Terephthalate is a trade name of polyester. It is made up of two types of monomers, as I have discussed with you. Here we are going to study the uses of terephthalene. Terephthalene is mainly used in making plastic bottles and clothing. Some more uses of terephthalene. It is also used for making terephthalene fiber. It is used as a polyester tricoates, as a fashion garments fabric, used for the laundry usage, as an automatic clothing vacuum packaging machine, and it is also used to make non-woven needle punched carpet, particularly for the exhibition use. So there are the uses of terephthalene. Now we are going to focus on a very important issue, and that is the pollution related to the plastics. G. Students, this is about the plastics and their hazards. Now we are going to focus on the natural molecules. There are many examples of macromolecules to be found in nature, but we are here going to focus on the three: proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. The synthesis of carbohydrates. You can see here glucose combined with another glucose molecule and form a sucrose, a disaccharide. When this disaccharide combines with another glucose in a long chain, then they form the polysaccharide. But this combination requires the condensation polymerization, as you can see from this example. Glucose is combined to another glucose and a water molecule is condensed out. And a linkage is developed. That linkage is called glycosidic linkage. This linkage holds the glucose molecules with each other. In this way, a polymer is formed. Cellulose is a carbohydrate found in plants. It is composed of many units of glucose that are arranged in different ways as the starch and glycogen. Cellulose is sometimes described as structural polymer because each plant cell is surrounded by a cellulose cell wall, and it is cellulose that gives shape to the plants. So this is about the carbohydrates. The units of glucose combine together and form a long chains. In this way, carbohydrates are synthesized. Now here we are going to focus on the synthesis of protein. You can see over here, these are the amino groups, which we usually called as amino acids. When these amino acids combine with each other, they form the long chain of proteins. Over here you can see each amino acid is carrying two types of functional group. One is of carboxylic group and second is amide group. So we can say the proteins are natural condensation polymers that consist of long chains of amino acids joined together by a peptide linkage. As the linkage exists in the polyamides, different amino acids, so it is not possible to represent their structure as a repeating unit because amino acids nature are different. Proteins consist of many thousands of amino acids and have relative molecular masses from 10,000s to several million. So after considering this, you can see from this picture that the amino acids combine together and a long chain of protein is formed. Now we are going to focus on the synthesis of fats. Fats are esters found between glycerol and alcohol with 3 hydroxyl groups and 3 long chain carboxylic acids. You can see from this. Okay. The linkage in fats is the same ester linkage as found in the polyesters like terephthalene, as we have discussed earlier. During soap making, fats are heated with alkali such as sodium hydroxide solution and ester linkage are hydrolyzed, leaving the sodium salts of the long chain carboxylic acids. This process is called saponification. It is the salt of the long chain carboxylic acid which are the active ingredients in the soap. So this is a little bit about the natural molecules. Now we are focusing your homework. I have assigned you question 16.7 from the chapter number 16 of 2, and this is on the page number 363. Thank you very much, dear students, for being with me. Stay home, stay safe. Thanks a lot.